Hello, and I want to welcome you to my first episode of today. There will be two. I have a very, very important delivery coming, and I cannot wait. I'm super excited, and I will make a video about that later on. However, I have to wait for the postman to do it. So, what am I going to talk about today in my first video? And I want to talk about buying value versus buying liquidity, and this is something that often gets lost on countless people. Now, for those of you who tuned into my earlier episode where I talked about the price spectrum, you need to watch that video before you watch this one, because you'll be watching this and thinking, well, I don't really understand where you're coming from. Now, in the UK, your value play won't necessarily be your liquidity play. So the most liquid coins that I know of in the UK, and also many other millions of people know of, is this. It's a sovereign. It's a bullion sovereign. There's nothing special about it. It's from 1911. It's sold for its metal content. Now, the sovereign has 7.32 grams of gold in it. It actually weighs 7.98 to 8 grams, depending on if it's worn. I believe they get taken out of circulation at 7.93. Anything below that, then dealers won't. They'll send them to the melting pot. Now, this is a liquidity play, and for those of you who use precious metals as a form of savings, this is the coin you want, because it is a pure play on spot. You can pick them up for maybe spot +3. I actually picked them up at spot +1. I've recently sorted out a dealer for this. But the reason you want it is because if you do use it as a form of savings, this is the first type of coin that will go first. You know, and the reason it will go first is because you can take this to anywhere. Take it to a jeweler's, take it to a bullion dealer, sell it on eBay, sell it on peer-to-peer networks such as Facebook, like I do, and there'll always be liquidity for it, always. So if you go to a dealer, they will probably give you maybe 97 to 99% spot. If you go to eBay, you can potentially get a bit more. If you go peer-to-peer, you can get maybe spot +3 or spot +2.75, because you'll be in the general consensus of what the dealers are offering, and people want to pay less than the dealers. Now, this is a great coin because it has little downside and less gold tax. However, if you're buying value, then this is not the coin you want to buy, because as much as it limits downside, it also limits upside. Now, the type of coin or the type of bar or the gold you want to buy is something like this. I showed it to you yesterday. This is a 1 gram. Now, what you want to be doing is, if you can pay spot +3 for this, and you can pay spot +3 for this is the option you want, because you can sell this for spot plus maybe 15, spot +20, because it reverts to what the benchmark in the market is. All you have to do is beat the benchmark. You don't have to worry about spot price. It's irrelevant. This one limits downside. This one maximizes upside. And they're two very interesting ideas, because as soon as you understand, like I said prior, that spot price is not the be all and end all, the sooner you can maximize what you want to make on it. And it's really strange, because you're actually paying more per gram for this than you are for this. However, you can make more money on this than you can for this. That's the truth. That is the bottom line, and that's something that I've actually built my business on. So you may be thinking, well, how do I do this? And you have to go out and you have to form your own networks, or you can go to bullion dealers who will sometimes put up deals. I love Hat and Garden Metal. They put things up for spot +3, and because I have a vast superior knowledge to most people, because I am a coin nut and I have been collecting for a long time, and I am also quite savvy and business minded, I know what will sell. I know what will sell. I'll give you another example. I recently bought, it was, let's compare it, spot +3, spot +3. Now this is a $5 Indian head American Eagle. Now I actually I got super excited about this because I thought they were £400 coins. I got that wrong. you know, but it is maybe 325. So if I'm playing spot plus 3, it's just under a quarter, and I can sell it for say 325, maybe even 275. You know, that's a 10% plus coin for me, and there's no skill in me doing that. I'm literally just, it's not something, all I have to learn is the knowledge. I just have to know what the current prices are for a vast amount of coins or bars, and I just buy underneath. Anyone can do this. Anyone can sit at home, sit at computers, set up notifications, become friendly with dealers, and do this, and then sell via peer-to-peer and make a return on their coin. I'm not privy to anything. Yes, I am a coin dealer, but I'm not privy to special deals or anything like that concerning Hatton Garden or other dealers. And it's something that anyone can do. And I implore you to do it. That's what it's about. We're all trying to improve our social circumstances. We're all trying to earn a little extra money. Times are tough. So a lot of people have got second jobs. This happens to be my one. So yeah, that's my argument of why buying liquidity is not the preferential option unless you use your stack as a form of savings. If you've got money in the bank, you should be buying value. And by buying value, you should be aiming for the smaller denominations where you can buy for spot plus 3 and the market value is at spot plus 20. And for the people who say, well, that's wrong, it should be priced at spot, the fact is, you're wrong. There's no argument. I have the proof. This is what I do. And the more people that enter the market, the more the prices come down. However, you can pick up bargains by doing this, and you can actually make a bit of money on the side by doing this. And the better you get, the more money you can make doing it. So I hope you find this episode insightful. I hope that you go out and you use this knowledge to your advantage. I want people to go out and make a bit of side money. Then maybe you can spend it on me. I don't know. That's not the intention of this channel. So take care, and please watch the second video I'm putting out today, because it's going to be a corker. Speak soon.